Hi everyone, my name is Shelley Bechtold and I'm your host for the first ever video cast for the International Perfume Bottle Association. We're a group of collectors that love vintage perfume bottles. And today my guest is Barbara W. Miller, the organizer for our upcoming convention in Newport, Rhode Island. So if you love beautiful things, this is the place for you. But first, like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. So happy to have you here. Today we have a special guest who is in charge of organizing our upcoming convention, Barbara W. Miller. Barbara has been a member of the International Perfume Bottle Association for over 30 years, and she's a current board member of the IPBA. And in 2016, she was bestowed the highest honor we can give her, the honors of the association. So, Barbara, you have written 3 books, I understand. Is that correct?
Yes, the first book was on the history of the IPBA to celebrate our 25th anniversary in 2013. And then I went to London and did a lot of research there on Victorian scent bottles, finding the actual design that was registered. And then wherever possible, I matched an actual bottle. And that book is titled Victorian Scent Bottle Designs at the National Archives of the UK. And then a few years ago, I joined with 2 other members and we wrote the book English Cameo Glass Perfume Bottles.
Oh, yes, and it's a wonderful book. So you also have a website, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, the website is for the Crown Perfumery Company, which was established in 1872 by an American, but it's an English company. And that website is www.saltsscentsandsociety.com.
So, Barbara, I always liked asking people how they started collecting perfume bottles.
I was dating this guy, Shelley, and he loved to go to antique shows and into antique shops. I don't like rummaging through boxes and drawers. We would go into an antique shop, I'd walk around, I'd wait by the door, and he's only at the second booth. I'd take another walk around, and now he's at the fifth booth. It dawned on me that if this relationship was going to last, I needed to find something to keep me interested. The next place we went, I found this lovely Art Deco Czechoslovakian bottle. The bottle worked its magic. I married the guy, and I found the IPBA.
Oh, that's such a sweet story. So, but let's now delve into the details of the convention. Can you tell us something about the upcoming convention?
The convention will be our 36th annual convention. The dates are Thursday, April 25th through Sunday, April 28th, 2024. It's being held at the Newport Harbor Island Resort in Newport, Rhode Island, and we are all so very excited about it.
So, I believe there are opportunities for people to both buy perfume bottles and sell perfume bottles. Can you tell us about the different events?
Yes, the first event will be the Perfume Bottles and Vintage Vanity Show. And there you will find thousands of high quality items from knowledgeable professional vendors. You are able to hold the item, to inspect it, and to ask questions about it, and then purchase it. Another event we have is the Collectors Flea Market, which is on Saturday morning. And there you will find members selling items from their own collection, or as quite often happens, items from their mother's or grandmother's collection. A third way to find the highest quality, exquisite, pristine items is at our perfume bottles auction. This auction will be held live at the hotel on Friday and also on Live Auctioneers. All of the items in the auction will be on display and you can view them. If you're interested, you're able to hold, inspect, ask questions, and then bid on them. Ken Leach, the director, has searched throughout the world for these items. Many of them will go for thousands of dollars. Many of them are unique, and some of them have never been to auction before. Nick Dawes from the Antiques Roadshow will be calling the auction. He's always so entertaining. It's a joy to be a part of the auction.
Yeah, it's always a very high energy event. I always enjoy it.
Yes.
So our association prides ourselves on educating people about perfume bottles, not just about giving them opportunities to buy and sell, but actually educating our members. So can you tell us something about the upcoming classes?
We will offer a presentation on Art Nouveau. And then we will have another presentation on ways that our members can use their skills to help the IPBA grow. We offer informal collector sessions, small rooms, small groups, and everyone participates in those sessions. And this is a time for me to add that even though you don't consider yourself an expert, even though you're just starting out, you have items in your collection. You have studied those items. Many times you've researched the items. You have knowledge about the items in your collection. And therefore, you can participate. You can share your knowledge with others.
And the association also highlights powder compacts, not just perfume bottles. And what other items do you find people are collecting?
People collect so many different items that are all associated with the boudoir. We start out with two categories. Is it a commercial item, which was purchased with perfume inside or powder? Or is it a non-commercial item that was purchased empty and then you decanted your favorite perfume into it? Or you may just display it empty. Categories can include anything from perfume bottles, perfume burners and lamps, perfume solids, commercials, different companies, Estee Lauder, Guerlain, Baccarat, Lalique. We also have vinaigrettes and Victorian bottles, early bottles, Art Deco, Art Nouveau from the 1950s, and then contemporary. So the studio glass artists today are making fabulous bottles.
And I think this year there's something about dance cards on the program, which I'm personally very interested in because I haven't been exposed to those that much.
It's a highly collectible area. These dance cards were given at formal balls, but they are definitely part of the boudoir setting and getting all dressed up and fancied. And
A lot of our members also collect beaded purses, I've seen,
yes,
which are
and
beautiful, beautiful.
yes. Now the beaded purses and also compacts often have a perfume or a rouge attached to it.
Or complimenting them, yes.
Yes. Our keynote speaker is Anne Dethosy Dallum from France. She has been a curator at French museums, has had her collection exhibited in French museums. She's a historian, author, and truly a delightful person. She will be speaking about the French compacts in her collection. On Sunday morning, we have Treasures Found. It's a highlight for many of our members. We send in photographs of our items, which we want to know about. And you can also bring in the item that morning. Our experts in various categories will take a look at the item, and if there is time, they will do the research. And then they can give you their opinion as to the date, the manufacturer, the materials used, and quite often a lot of other interesting historical information. And all of this makes the item so much more fascinating for us as a collector.
Yes, I love that event. It's very fun. So for the members that are going to the convention, if they come into town a little bit early, I think there are some tours scheduled. Is that correct?
Yes, we always offer tours, optional tours ahead of time. This year, we start on Tuesday and Wednesday offering tours of the Gilded Age mansions. How
Oh,
can you be in Newport without seeing the Gilded Age mansions?
yes.
And then on Wednesday, we also offer a full day tour to the New Bedford area, where we will go to the New Bedford Museum of Glass, have lunch, and do some antiquing. On Thursday morning, we go to the Providence Jewelry Museum.
Oh, wow. I will be there.
Eh,
So, what could a first-time attendee expect?
We love our first time attendees. We put a heart on their badge. You can expect as a first time attendee, once you register and mark it on the registration form, that a mentor will contact you ahead of time and help answer any questions you have, offer advice on what to expect, what to do. The first event of the convention is the orientation meeting. You get to meet your mentor and other mentors and other first-time attendees, and you meet the entire board of directors. We will talk about what to expect in detail at the convention and answer your questions. And then on Saturday, we offer a program titled Collecting Perfume Bottles, Purses, Compacts, and Other Vintage Vanity Items 101. It's an introductory course on what to look for when purchasing an item, what categories we use to describe our collection. Is it a commercial bottle, which is purchased with perfume inside it? Or is it a commercial powder box, which had powder in it? Or is it a non-commercial item, which was purchased emptied, and then you decanted your favorite perfume into it?
Besides events for the members, there's also some events that are open to the public, I understand. Is that correct?
Yes, the perfume bottles auction on Friday is open free of charge to the public. Also free of charge is the collector's flea market on Saturday, and the showroom will open on Saturday and Sunday. For a small fee, you can join our keynote presentation.
So how do people register for the convention?
Visit our website, perfumebottles.org, and click the Join and Pay tab. Once you create a password, then you go to the Conventions tab and the registration form is on there. And you can register right online.
So if people decide that they just want to be a member of the association, but they're unable to attend the convention, what would they expect from the association?
A member can expect educational opportunities and a Perfume Bottle Quarterly magazine that it is a fabulous full color magazine of educational articles and what's happening in our world.
And recently we've uploaded 30 plus years of the Perfume Bottle Quarterly to the website so that all members can
Yes,
see all back issues.
yes. All digital copies of our magazine is on the website.
Yeah.
And the website also has a wonderful section open only to members, the virtual museum, with over 9,000 items, not only photographs of perfume bottles and purses and perfume lamps and perfume solids, but also trade catalogs and company histories. We offer ways to get together in your area. Our regional and international chapters include the Chesapeake Crabs, Chicago Skyliners, Florida Flamingos, the Texas Lone Stars, and the Western States. Internationally, we have the UK, Australia, France, and Italy, Portugal, and Spain chapters. If there's not a chapter nearby you, contact us and we will gladly help you organize one.
Yeah, there are so many ways to, develop friendships in this organization. I am always pleasantly surprised about that. If people are interested in the convention, how would they contact you, Barbara?
I can be reached at conventions@perfumebottles.org.
Barbara, thank you so much for talking to me today. It was a wealth of information, and I hope this has encouraged some people to log on and check us out. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. I know I will at the convention.
Thanks, Shelley. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.